or not part of Pernum, which in turn brings external liquidity. So they have been trying to buy. We are actually making a swap over a currency change to allow these to buy faster and easier, and I will be talking a little bit more about that on a slide later in this webinar. Finally, we obviously have the liquid token that is trading there. Now, we had a free allocation of ICSI Gold tokens that was actually being today. As we were talking about this, the token is listed on World Equity Expo. And you see it said today, this is from last week, we were allocating to the holders in liquid asset management and also additional allocations to UNTY. Unfortunately, this is my fault. I made a mistake. I did underestimate the brilliant functionality of the YEM chain. So I couldn't actually do what I had put the team on doing that evening, which meant we had to refigure how to technically spread these out to you guys to actually deliver this. And because of that, the allocation is a little bit delayed. I'm hoping that this will be done in the next day or two. And obviously then we will be shooting out some more videos and information. But the tokens are there. They are your tokens. So we will just find a way to get them delivered into your wallets. Like I said, a nice little extra on top of things. So, but sometimes the tech gods are not with you. So this is something we're working on resolving. But it will be resolved and delivered to you shortly. On the back office general, we actually made the decision today that we're going to do a pretty big platform change to Liquid. It'll take a couple of weeks. And a reason for this is that we have been, again, working with how do we integrate the YEM chain in a way so it's easy for you guys to transfer your holdings out into trading and vice versa. And because of this, we will be doing a major platform swap. And this will be a little bit extra work for us. It will take maybe 2 weeks to do. But the good thing about this is that as we do that, we will see all the treasury, all the holdings inside liquid assets in a live environment. So it will actually give us a much better view and quite frankly, easier for us also to deliver assets to you as we divide out profits, etc. So this is going to make our lives easier. So that general update is also happening. So we're actually getting there. We are still having a backlog in terms of IBANs and cards, and it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, but we still have a backlog there, and we expect to be up to speed in about a week on this. Good news is we had a compliance issue with PayPal due to, well, as you guys know, they are a little bit sensitive for crypto. But now we have a new solution that's working very well that we have on World Equity Expo. If you go into worldequityexpo.com/club points, then that's where you can add and top up your Pernum wallet. And this means you can also use these for the Empower campaign. So you can actually charge your Pernum wallet for the campaign. So that, I think, is a very nice, simple feature. So World Equity Expo, and then you go into World Equity Club. Very simple language there, and we will be improving that. On the trading pairs, so what we were trying to do, what we did in the beginning was that we actually traded all the assets using the EQT token, equity token. And this was something that worked great in theory, but what we realized was that as we are bringing in external institutional traders, this becomes too complicated in terms of pricing because you get like a double layered calculation. So because of this, we filed to change all the listings into euros and US dollars in exchange. And this was supposed to go live yesterday. They are delayed on the tech side in Korea again, unfortunately. So I'm hoping any hour or any day now this will be up. And as soon as we have euros and US dollars there, then the trading will improve and speed up as well, because then we can have the external tradings coming in. As I said, we have more than 1,000 people trying to buy ICSI, for instance, but they need the standard euro or US dollar access. So this will again make it simpler, and the pricing becomes much easier of your assets inside Liquid as well. So we are going through these changes. We're going to do this thoroughly. It will take 1 or 2 weeks, but it's worth it because it's going to be so strong. So that's going to improve fast. Because we had some back office issues, we need to address these things. Like I also told about last week, during May we're going to implement the hot seat. That's something where you will be able to meet with the management from a company or an asset listed on the exchange. We're aiming to start out with ICSI Gold, and the idea is to do a very interactive forum, and this will eventually lead to virtual mini events as well. So the better you guys understand the assets, the better you understand the business in general, and obviously the value of your own holdings. So something in progress right now to set up. Okay, so some good news here. We have launched our Zendesk Hyperactive support, which is going to make it much easier when it comes to support that is not YAM related. I must point that out. That's not us, but anything related to the campaign, to Liquid, and to Liquidity. So, and you will find that link under the new Empower campaign webpage, liquid.com/empower. And that page will hold links to all the stuff we need. So we have a dedicated sales group which has started to catch up with sales talk inside What's Up in order to provide support. We have now launched all sales material for Empower in English, in French, and in German on liquid.com/empower, so you can download it. And we are implementing country managers, or I would actually say language managers, so that we will be able to have local webinars, but also we will have translated updates and localized Facebook and Instagram pages that are going live in the next day or so. And the point here is to get all the messages out in local languages. We will start with French and German because that covers most of our sort of non-English speakers. And then we will just go sort of country by country, language by language, as we see the volumes are coming in and we have a lot of members. So trying to branch out and give you good local support. The Rainmaker Empower campaign is now live, as I said, as of May 1st. And if you go to the campaign page, liquid.com/empower, you will find sales material, which is actually pretty thorough. And you will actually see, first of all, you will see a general presentation, PDF, that explains what is power staking, how does power staking work. That's one, which is pretty technical. Then you have a package file that shows what the power staking packages are and how to buy them. And there is one, a special one about the May campaign. So during May now there's special terms as well. In addition to that, we've added two things that make the presentation flow faster. One is what I call the long and the short. Basically, 1, 2, 3. This is basic power staking. Keep it very simple. And the purpose of this is to really just go to the core. Then, as you want to become more technical, you look at the big documentation. So we're keeping this very simple. And finally, we have a little video in there that you can use as sales material to show members, other people, that explains how it works. Finally, we have recorded webinars in What's Up, and on that page you will have a very full webinar from May 1st where I explain the mechanics, how Empower works, how the campaign works, and so on. So this page really comprises of all the material and all the stuff that you need, and I think it's very complete. So do go there and have a look. That's all from me for this time. Remember, on Friday, every Friday, we have a sales training for Rainmaker webinar. That is also available to register for on the liquid.com/empower page. So you can go there if you haven't already registered. And if nothing else, I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday, May 18th, same time and same place. and lots of stuff to be built and developed, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this webinar. Stay tuned, watch out for our posts on social media and news updates as well. And don't forget to check out the campaign page. Thank you so much. Have a pleasant evening. Good night.